All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to those of you who are joining us for our AJT morning show. Glad to have you come and hang out with us for a little while. You can see we kind of changed it up a little bit this morning. What I want to share with you is that luck is for leprechauns, and you ain't green. I'm not green either. And the reason why I said this, and a lot of times some of the things that I talk about in the morning is kind of a reflection of some things I talked about with traders the night before. I may have been doing a couple of mentor sessions or may have just been chatting with some traders. And, last night was ironically a lot of talk about luck. A lot of guys were saying, everybody I talked to last night was saying they just unlucky. It's like when they get in the trade, it goes the wrong way. And then it starts to go the right way once they get out. All it's all to them about, I'm unlucky. This CSX looks like it's bouncing off of VWAP, but I don't know how much higher it's going to be able to go. But I'm not feeling the pre-market groove just yet. Maybe give it another week and see how things settle. But they were all talking about how unlucky they are. And it's not about luck. It's not about luck at all. This trading success can happen for you. You can be that trader. Yes, you can do this. But the key is you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for it when that opportunity comes. Like yesterday, what were we looking at? ASML. I wasn't prepared for it. That was a big move that set us right in our face. But it boils down to I wasn't prepared to take advantage of that move. For whatever reason, there were things that I was doing that kept me from not being prepared. It wasn't luck that I missed that trade. It wasn't bad luck. It was the fact that I was unprepared. You got to have that skill developed to a point where you can take advantage of these opportunities when they come. So the question you have to ask yourself doesn't have anything to do with luck. It's about, are you ready when the time comes? Will you be ready when that opportunity presents itself? And the only way you can be ready is to develop that skill. You have to be prepared for it. And that's where our focus needs to be. Our attitude is attitude over aptitude. We have to be able to handle that adversity and not sit there and blame it on luck. You can't control a whole lot of things in this business, but you can control your attitude. And if you've been with me in this chat room for a long time, for the last couple of months, maybe a handful of times I might have mentioned luck. Or when I did mention luck, it was that, I don't believe that this move was luck. It was a product of skill and preparation. We were in the right place to take advantage of the move when it happened. And that's what it's all about. You're not going to hear me say it's just bad luck. Or if I do, it's going to be jokingly. I'm not going to be serious about it. Because you have to keep that positive attitude no matter what happens to you. No matter if your platform messes up and you miss a big trade. If you take a big loss. When I didn't stick to my stop and I lost, over $200 the other day. I didn't let it beat me up all day. Yeah, I had to shut my platform off. I was done, but my attitude was I was still upbeat. And your attitude is everything. So you have to be intentional about your day. You have to start, if you get your pre-market routine together, you prioritize. If you focus on one trade at a time and focus on controlling what you can, I'm telling you, you can make it. You can have it. You can have everything you want. You can achieve everything that you want. For me, and my saying, and what I always say, is that luck is a product of skill and preparation. Now you prepare, you develop that skill, and the so-called luck is going to follow you. You're going to be in the right place at the right time. So you can't walk around with a bad attitude, when you lose or when you mess up. You look at it as a blessing or a lesson. Every time I look at something, I look at what can I learn not to do the next time. I take responsibility for it. I accept responsibility for it, and I figure out what can I do. And what drives me crazy is people, when I talk to people and they're telling me, I ran out of luck. I just don't have any luck. So I'm not going to be good in this trading because I'm just a bad luck person. Bad luck follows me around. It's not about luck. It's about, are you prepared to deal with the situations when they come about? Are you prepared to make the best out of any situation that comes your way? That's what it's about. Luck is a product of skill and preparation. So what I'm telling you today is that luck is for leprechauns and you ain't green. So we got to stop looking for luck, and we got to start developing the skill and preparing ourselves so that when the next opportunity comes, the next trade opportunity comes, we're there to take advantage of it and make the most of it. All right, let's look at this list here. We got a nice healthy list this morning. That's pretty good. Let's see. WR. Let's take a look at it. So what we're doing is, first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at getting a snapshot of what's going on with the stock. So when I use FinViz, I can quickly look at the chart and see what it's been doing. What did it do yesterday? What volume it did? What the daily chart looks like over the last couple of months. I see we did about 2 times this average volume yesterday. Didn't quite do the ATR, but still we had a volume increase here. So look to see if there's any analyst downgrades. I don't see anything there. And here we see Kansas regulators reject Great Plans merger bid for Westar. Alright, so the merger bid got rejected. So there might be an opportunity here. So we'll take a look at it. Let's see what's up with TRV. We've been kind of trading sideways in the channel here for a while. Only just above 1 million shares in volume yesterday, only 35%. Now, the mornings, you may not hear me say this. I'm just thinking out loud today to kind of give you an idea of what I go through. But I just quickly look at this. Just a quick snapshot. It only takes a couple seconds for me to analyze this. And I'm going down, I'm looking at, we traded less than the average daily volume yesterday. We didn't even get half the ATR. We probably got a third. almost a third of it. No analyst activity. So I don't see any dedicated news to this ticker right now. Don't see any dedicated news to it. But sometimes FinViz can be behind the 8 ball. I believe this is on earnings though. I'm pretty sure that this was an earnings play if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Travelers Company. So yeah, they announced earnings yesterday after close. And let me see, this chart looks right for shorting here. But looks like it might be a 5-cent ticker. And that's a deal breaker. If we're trading in 5-cent increments, we'll have to double check. We have CSX isn't on my scan because it floats over 500 million shares. I look for stocks less than 500 million shares first, and then we kind of move on from there. Alright, so we'll look at TRV. Look a little bit more at that. WSR I'm not really interested in. AMH I'm not interested in. All these are lower RSI stocks. See, I'm looking at taking a position here, 118.15 on TRV. We'll bring that up here in a second. That looks pretty good to me. I just need to verify whether this is a 1-cent tick stock or not. That's the question. Wow, look at the spread on that thing now. Jeez. Alright, so I got hit at 118.15. So let that simmer for a minute and see what happens. But we'll look at that as soon as we get through. Foot Locker was on earnings, so I'm definitely going to look at it. KCG, I think I heard that news this morning. I think that's a buyout. Let me double check here. Or is it earnings? I don't know. I can't remember. No, this was earnings. And a buyout. Both. Alright, so not interested in that. ASML ran down a whole lot yesterday. Not really interested in that in a secondary move today. But we'll look at the chart to see if it can convince me of what it needs to do. Let's see. Don't want to look at AOI. I'm looking at getting in for a swing trade again. Not really interested in day trading it at the moment. All right, let's look at TRV since we're taking a chance on it right now. Here is, you know, we're trending down here. We rejected the 9 and everything, and I'm looking for a move, possibly down to 117 in the 117s. But it seems to have stopped. And it's got a huge spread. When I got in, the spread was 10 cents. And now the spread is like, what, 75 cents? This is insane. But we'll see. You know, the bid is dropping, but the ask price is staying the same. It's kind of crazy. But let's look at some levels on this. Price level. Alright, that'll probably be the ceiling. I probably won't look to go any further over there. We're coming down. Let's see where we're trading at right now. We're trading around 117. So we're in this area here. It's 112. So here's where the action is right now. Let me see. That's right where the 200 is right now. So possibly and that's right where I was looking to, looking for my target. I think we got a good chance of getting down here if we stay below the 9 moving average. So definitely we'll be watching this one today. Make sure I got everything marked here. So we got the 20 right here at what, 117.34. So I'll defer this level to the 20 moving average at 117.34. We'll defer that. And we got 115.53. I doubt if you feel that'll be in play today. Alright, so it looks pretty good. Think we've got some decent windows. We do have some decent windows on this. So we'll see how this turns out, how this works out. But it looks good so far. But looks can be deceiving. Okay, let's look at WR. We're at 51.33, so we've gapped down significantly. I think that'll be the ceiling that we use. So we got to come on down so we can find some more price action around this area here. All right, here we go. See, we're trading at 51.14. So we've got none of this is in play. Nope. Down below all the moving averages here. Alright, so we do have some windows of opportunity here. Looks pretty good. So we will be looking at it. Foot Locker, I know we had earnings, and this is running. This is jumping out of the gym right now. So we're at 74.50. Let's see. Not gonna worry about this too much. Yeah, this is close enough. So it looks like we ran into this 74.75 level and then started to fade off here. Vlad, I'll take a look at that after I get done with my list here. So FL is going to be on there. Now I said we'll take a look at ASML, but I'm not all that excited about trading it today. Not really all that excited about this. We had this big sell-off day, and then now you're talking about getting into this little window that we have here. I mean, now of course I got to look at the news on this though. I didn't look at what news came out today. But not sure we're going to have the opportunity that we had yesterday. That's what I'm not 100% sure about on this. After strong land research, I guess earnings came out. Was that what it was? Let me verify. Well, earnings came out two days ago. Yeah, this is from yesterday. I don't see any new news on it. So I don't know why it gapped up. I'm not really sure. All right, so CSX was the other one we were looking at. The float was pretty high, which is why I didn't hit my scan. Now, I've already got 3 stocks I'm watching, so CSX may come into play. I know their earnings, so I don't really have to look that up. They've already had their conference call, or may still be going on. See, we had a healthy gap up here. So we're at 49.69, 52-week high. We may be taken out today. We may be taking out this 52-week high. Alright, I doubt if it pulls back this far, but I'm just covering those bases. So CSX does look good. So I'll keep those 4 on watch. WRTRV, which I'm already in a position, FL, and CSX. And let me switch screen share real quick, and you'll see. All right, and you see trying to find the right screen share here. There we go. And this is where I'm at on this. And I'm looking for the move down to this 117.34 level. I was expecting a bigger move down. Unfortunately, we're not really getting any momentum to the downside here. This is the 20-day from the daily. And I was looking at, based on what I saw, I felt we could get this pre-market. I don't see a whole lot of good pre-market trades, but I was thinking we could get this. But of course, I only went in 100 shares because it is pre-market, and I am being a little bit conservative here. Akiva, I'm watching WR, TRVX, FL, and CSX. Those are the stocks that I am watching. And I'm already in TRV, but I'm about to take it off because I don't foresee it going anywhere right now. I think it's pretty stuck, and I don't want to get caught in a pop at the open. Thank you, Sure Trader. So this is just what I was talking about. You know, right when I'm getting ready to take this ridiculous trade off, it nails me. All of these damn pop-ups that it sends me really hurts my feelings here. Yeah, when I got in it, we didn't have a 75-cent spread. When I got in it here, it was a 10-cent spread. So and right when I'm getting ready to click it, we get a pop-up. And by the time I cut the pop-up off, the stock pops. So perfect timing. We're talking perfect timing here. Nah, I'm not going to call it bad luck. I just have to reassess the situation here. Yeah, instead of sitting here talking about it, I should have been clicking. That's what happens sometimes when you're sitting here running your mouth when you should be running your fingers. And the other thing I hate about this, I'm looking at this chart. This chart doesn't have the conference call. So right now, the conference call just started at 9 o'clock. And my VWAP and everything is off on this. Everything is off on this chart. Yeah, everything is kind of off on this chart here. But we'll see. All right, guys. So I will catch you guys that are leaving us. I will catch you guys on the other side. Again, I'm watching WR, TRV, FL, and ASML. I mean, no, FL and CSX. ASML I'm not watching today. So this will probably be down to 3 stocks. And, by the open. And then we'll sit back and see what opportunities presents themselves. All right, so thanks for hanging out with us today. And we will see you tomorrow at 8:30 again, so we can see if we can close out this week a little bit stronger than it has been for us. So have a great day. Remember, stay green. Trade for skill, not for money. And we will see you tomorrow.